Hydrologist and watershed program manager Kate Day unlocks a once pristine part of the Coconino National Forest that still remains off limits to the general public.
Right now, we are looking back into the pipeline fire, and we are also looking at some of the old Schultz Creek fire, which burned in 2010. These areas are really high hazard areas. As you can see, we're wearing our hard hats now. You know, there are a lot of dead trees that can easily fall over. Roads can get washed out.
The sheer power of flash flooding after monsoon storms last summer is clear and evident everywhere you look. Deep gashes in the once fertile forest floor, huge rocks and dead trees just tossed aside from water racing down these blackened hillsides.
And a channel like this can go during the monsoon from just looking like this to literally just being full of debris and water within the space of a few minutes.
This is part of the Coconino National Forest that burned during the Schultz fire back in 2010. Now, 13 years later, notice how different the hillside looks. Lots of downed trees and shrubbery. That's actually a good thing. It helps hold the soil in place. This is part of the Schultz fire, but it reburned just last year during the pipeline. Notice that hillside. It's completely smooth. When our monsoon storms hit, the elevation and the smoothness dramatically increases the danger of flooding downhill.
Sandbags still in place from last year mark these cluster of homes that sit below the burn scars as construction crews race to finish a variety of measures to control these floodwaters.
We have these channels that are kind of coming off these hillsides, and when those come down into the flat areas, we're actually digging those out and putting in large rock erosion control structures that spread out that flow and allow that sediment and water to slow down before it enters the communities.
In this neighborhood northeast of Flagstaff, you can see the mitigation efforts in full swing. This crew lining the canal, hopefully with concrete, to channel all of that debris away from these neighborhoods.
With this human intervention happening down below, back up on the lunar-like landscape, Mother Nature has provided the ingredients for the forest to heal.
That record-breaking winter really helped us out. We also had a very kind of slow snow melt. We didn't get a rain on snow event, which really kind of would result in more flooding. So that's really helped us with the green up.
How important is it for people to keep an eye on the weather?
It is incredibly important. I think people don't realize how flashy these systems can be. Like I said, they can go from nothing to just massive flows within a matter of minutes.